Welcome to matecv.com. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Ashu Carine. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Cameroon and I'm single. I'm from Cameroon. I have experience in housekeeping. I've worked with 2 hotels and a family in Cameroon. The Monica's family in Cameroon, King David Square in Boya, and Chariot Hotel in Boya. I have a total working experience of 4 to 5 years.
Okay. So when would you be able to start working?
Immediately. I'm available immediately.
Do you have any relatives in UAE?
Yeah, I do have a friend, the one I live with here.
Okay. Please describe your last job.
Well, my last job was one in a hotel. We worked in a hotel where I was the head of the housekeeping department. I was in charge of the day-to-day running of the environment, making sure it is clean, making sure the curtains are well and they are arranged, making sure that the visitors that come in, they have a good and clean environment in which they can sit and carry out their business activities.
That's great. Now, what do you like most about your last job and why?
Well, my last job was one I will never forget because it was interesting. My boss was willing to teach us on the job, and we learned so much. There are so many new housekeeping equipment that we're being taught how to use, and it was nice because we're welcomed and well trained.
Okay. Now, what was that which you did not enjoy doing in your last job and why?
Well, I can't really say there was something I didn't like about my job because my boss was one who was very understanding. So any difficulties I had, when I approached him, it was well taken care of. So everything was okay.
Okay, great. Now, describe in details how do you perform your tasks in each location in the house?
Well, in the morning when I get up, I have to get up normally before my boss. When I get up, I make my bed. The first place I go to is the sitting room because I can't just go straight to the kitchen. I must arrange the sitting room first because at any time we might have visitors. So from the sitting room, I go straight to the kitchen to make breakfast for my boss, knowing very well that before I go to bed in the night, the kitchen ought to be very clean and well arranged. So I get up in the morning, I just start. So when I go to the kitchen, what I do, I make breakfast for my boss.
Okay. Now, what would you do if a delivery man came to the door and your employer is not around?
Well, when a delivery man comes to the door and my employer is not around, taking into consideration maybe my boss didn't inform me that a delivery man will be coming, what I do is first I call my boss to ask him what to do.
Okay, great. Now, how would you clean the toilets?
Well, the toilet is the most sensitive part of the house. So what I do is I scrub the toilet. I make sure the walls are well cleaned. The sitting pot is well arranged and everything. The soap is in the right position. And the toilet roll, make sure there's a toilet roll in the toilet. There is soap and there's toothpaste and everything for my boss and everything ought to be.
That's good. So now, do you know how to cook?
Yes, very well.
What kind of food?
I cook all African dishes and some of the European dishes.
African European. Okay. Now, would you be able to read a cookbook? Can you follow instructions and cook? Are you willing to learn?
Yeah, very willing to learn.
Okay, great. So now, other than English, which other languages do you know?
I speak English and French.
Are you quite fluent with French as well?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay. Okay, your next question would be, what kind of a housemaid are you? Describe yourself.
Well, I'm a well-mannered, polite and neat housekeeper who is ready and has the ability to make the house a lovely and homely place for visitors and my employers and his family.
Nice. Now, please give a short message to your future employer. Why should they hire you?
Well, I think why they should hire me is because I've gotten experience in my job. I know how to take care of the house. And if they employ me, they will be very happy and they won't regret employing me. Yeah.
Right. So please keep your phone on with you when the families will try to reach you. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much for your time and for matecv.com. Thank you.
Thank you.